Hello my lovely beautiful people, welcome to the Creative Lab. Today we created animated gradients. Excited? Well, let's get into it. I'm creating a frame. I'm using iMac, dimensions 1280 by 720. As we're using gradients, UI Gradients is a great website where you can find huge amount of different gradients that you can choose from, or well, you can create your own. And you can see at the top the code of each color. I like this one quite much. It reminds me of summer and it's pretty easy. You just have to click on it and it will copy the code. Go to Figma, put the color. Now want it linear, copying the code. Now I'm going back to UI Gradients, click on it, copying the code here. Make sure it's on 100%. I want it horizontal for that so it stays straight. I am pressing Shift while moving. Now I'm copying them, so I'm just clicking and pressing Option at the same time. Stop pressing them so it copies. Great. Now I have these three, so a quick way also to copy is to select the area and pressing Option and it copies. Now on Figma there's a lot of different ways of doing the same thing. Just use whatever works best for you. Okay, now I'm creating a square. I'm having problems with Figma. It doesn't copy on the moment and sometimes it happens. Sorry for that. I'm creating two squares and I already know the code for it. I would like this. Green 95FA7B, yellow F7FA7B. So I'm writing it so you can see the code while if you're doing this, so it's easier. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm creating two circles and I created these two squares for the palette so it's easy to access. Copy the color. Now I'm clicking on the circle and at the top at the center you'll find at the left side an icon, square with 4 dots, and that's for changing the shape. Playing with it. Once I'm satisfied, I'm going to press enter. Okay, and it will stay the shape that I modified. Now I'm selecting the second circle and I'm doing pretty much the same, and once I'm satisfied, pressing enter. Okay, so now I'm going to effects, layer blur at 200. A quick way of copying it is pressing option, selecting both figures with option and dragging it to the second frame. So I'm just modifying this shape now. Now I'm clicking layer blur and I'm going to take it off so I can see more clearly what I'm doing. Taking the layer blur. Okay. Once I'm satisfied, I'm adding the layer blur at 200 and I'm just copying it and place it on the third frame. Okay, so now I'm going to pass through. I'm going to do the same Exact same with all the rest, just creating different shapes. So I'm just going to pass through this. Just like that, we create 8 frames. Now we're going to move forward to the title. I'm pressing T to write. I'm writing the Creative Lab, size 120. I'm thinking where to place it. I think at the bottom looks good. And I'm applying gradients. I'm reducing it to 50% of transparency. And I'm just copying it with Option, dragging it to the second frame. And I'm gonna place it right at the line, okay, at the end of the frame. And this will help me to, I'm gonna use it as a reference, so it's easy to then calculate exactly where I want it for the other frames. Okay, so for the second one, I'm leaving a little bit of space. I'm gonna leave 33 pixels more than the previous one, and we're gonna do this sequentially. Okay, so first one is 133, second 166. Okay, copying it to the third one, and this is going to be 198, etc. So I'm placing it that way so the letters move as we see the background moving. I'm gonna give it a go and see how it looks. So now we're going to move forward to prototype. So to prototype, go to prototype section, interactions, after delay, 1. Okay, so that's the speed at 1. And I am going to ease in and out at 1800. I'm attaching the frames to it, and I'm doing exactly the same. Okay, so I am going to interactions after delay at 1, and then smart animate, and we want ease in and out at 1800. I am perfect. I will do the same with the rest, attaching the last one with the first one so it plays on repeat. Let's see how it looks. Thanks for watching. If you feel like you've learned something new, support my channel by subscribing. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next one.